there is no way in hell I could quit my full-time job and make this my career at this point. And if I didn't love what I did, if I wasn't passionate about this, if I wasn't staying up every night excited, I wouldn't do this. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about the day that I would be recording this video for a very, very long time. So my thought process was that the one day when I'm finally fully monetized, I would make a YouTube video about what I made in that first full month of monetization. So just to take it back a couple steps, YouTube now has 2 steps to monetization. To get full monetization is what I've achieved. You need to have 1,000 subscribers and you need to have at least 4,000 watch hours. If you're only posting shorts or that's your main medium, alternatively, you can have 10 million shorts views. But if you do the math, the 4,000 watch hours is actually more attainable than the 10 million shorts views, which is crazy. So it was around summer of 2023 that YouTube slightly changed these partner requirements. In order to be eligible for partial monetization, so that's including memberships, super chat, super sticker, they lowered the requirements quite significantly. So they changed it to you needed 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, or alternatively 3 million views for shorts. So I achieved the partial monetization at the end of January, but I wasn't fully monetized until March 30th. So to break that down even further, it was partially through the day of March 30th I became fully monetized. This means that ads are running, I'm eligible for memberships, super stickers, super chats, all that type of stuff. And on that very, very, very first day of monetization, I made a grand total of 2 cents. Yep. 2 cents. And I remember that day. I remember seeing that 2 pennies I made from ads. I've been waiting so long to have ads on my channel. Ads are very interesting. They're going to constantly run on your videos, regardless of what time of day, where somebody's located. Like ads they just run. Views come in sporadically and then you generate ad revenue. Like that whole concept to me was wild. So to get to this point, March 30th, I'm actually making ad revenue. People are already watching my videos in general, and now I'm making some pennies from that. I calculated that if I made 2 pennies a day for ad revenue in my videos, I would make $7.30 for the whole year. And even the concept that I would make $7 for people watching my videos after over 3 years of doing YouTube, granted there were some breaks there regardless, but over 3 years of doing YouTube, 3 years of video, 3 years of content and time and effort and editing and learning new skills and so many things that went into it. I spent countless amount of hours on the channel. I spent a lot of money on my setup, on my equipment, everything. And I could finally see myself in the whole year just make $7.30. And I was like, wow. I was honestly shocked. I was shocked that I eventually made it to this point. And I know you just think like, really, $7 for a whole year's worth of work plus the 3 years you got paid literally nothing? Why are you happy for that? Because this was the beginning of something new. This was the beginning of the next era. This was the beginning of me officially having Malika Games as a business. It's not just a hobby. It's not something I just do on the side, but this is also a business. And now I am an entrepreneur. I am a business owner. I am pursuing dreams. And any business owner, any entrepreneur, anybody who's gone through that knows that the beginning stages, when you start, you're not seeing all this money coming in. You're seeing a lot of money going out. You're seeing a lot of debt. You're seeing a lot of potential for investment. But the money doesn't come in quickly. And you cannot give up. Even if it was just $7.30 in this whole first year, I was like, wow, I did that. I got to this point. I finally reached monetization, which is a huge goal for many. Now let's go to the second day. Second day of full monetization. I open my YouTube Studio app and I take a look and I see how much did I make. The first day I had 84 views. And like I said, I was only technically monetized for a fraction of that day. Second day, full day I'm monetized. Every single view that came in that 24-hour period, I was monetized. Full monetization. I got 151 views, 6 hours of watch time if that matters, and I made 24 cents. 2 cents to now 24 cents. So I thought to myself, if I continue to make 24 cents a day, by the end of the year, I could make $88. I was so proud of myself for being able to finally make that $7 in a whole year. And now $88. And no, I'm not going to go through this whole video day by day to see what we got. Even though, you know what, if you really want to get into, I could do it. Trust me. But no, we're going to look at the whole month of April and see what happened. And so when I decided what this video was going to be, what days are going to be included, yes, we're going to include that first 26 cents that I made in those first 2 days. And then we're going to include the entire month of April from the 1st to the 30th. This is going to include memberships, super chats, super stickers, ad revenue on videos, and ad revenue on shorts. I will show you a breakdown of what that looks like and where I got money from each of the categories. But let's take a look at the full picture here. Total views for the month of April was 650% more than March. Crazy. Little backstory on that. I did take a little bit of a break in March. Illness, other things going on in my life. I just kind of gave myself grace. I was in the process of getting full monetization in dealing with Google AdSense, which was a huge setback for me mentally and just everything, that I did take a brief step away from the channel to kind of let that happen and process and go through. And then I knew that I was going to be back in full force by the end of March. And that's exactly what I did. Right prior to full monetization, I was already back into it. So that's why we see this huge increase in views in this month, because I put a lot more time and effort into the channel in April, and I also had more of my time to do that, which is huge. When you're not doing YouTube full time, it's very hard to manage all the aspects in your life and then also run a business on top of it. It's a lot. Even though the money I'm making currently is not sustaining me, as in I could pay for basic life needs, I'm still having to put the time and the effort as if I was running a business and it was sustaining me for basic life needs. So that part of it is very difficult to manage. And if this is something you want to do in the long term, and is this a place that you see yourself being in 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 8 years from now, I think it's 1,000% going to be worth it. But if you're only going to be still in the seat if you can quit your full-time job, I don't know if this is the right place for you. So in the month of April, I got 69.1 thousand views. That includes shorts, videos, and live streams. Total watch time hours was 687.3, and I actually got an increase of 126 subscribers in this month. This was actually my most successful increase of subscribers ever in 1 month period of time on my YouTube channel. As we can see here, I had a couple days where I hit 10,000 views, and here I hit 11,000 views in one day. That's crazy. Those are huge numbers. I don't think I've ever seen those types of numbers across my channel at all. So very successful. I had a couple shorts just kind of blow up, and I'm quoting that because my perspective of a short pointed up, it's getting thousands of views, 6,000 views, 7,000 views, 10,000 views. While a lot of people on YouTube don't really feel like anything blows up unless it hits 1 million. So you really got to put that in perspective of your channel and what's considered good views, what's doing well. You got to compare it to the other content on your channel currently. You can't compare it to other people. I got another day here. We got 5.6 thousand views and a 5,000 view day all in this period. So consistently, it looks like I was getting, I don't know, around 1,000 views per day. It was doing pretty well. I was posting a lot of shorts during this time. My estimated revenue, and we'll go from March 30th to April 30th, is $59.69 if we add that 26 cents into this. So $59.69 is what I made in a whole month. On day 2, I was looking at making $88 in a year, and I finished off this month at almost $60. To me, that's huge. I was very proud of these numbers. Again, I was doing YouTube for over 3 years and not making a single penny, and I absolutely loved it. I learned so much skills. I changed so much as a person. I changed so much in the style of the content I was making and the type of videos I was doing, and the type of games and gameplay, everything. Everything has changed so much over this period of time. And here I was, finally fully monetized, finally reached that big goal that so many creators strive for. And I made $59 and fully monetized. But let's break it down a second. Okay, so this is showing from March 30th to April 30th, $59.70. It rounded up. Okay, fine. I thought it was 69, but whatever. Okay, let's look at the breakdown. Like, where did this money really come from? And this page does break down each type of revenue source and how much I earned. So this estimated revenue is literally the money that goes into my pocket. This is after YouTube gets their cut. So my largest revenue source came from super chats. That made up 27.9% of my revenue, which was a total of $16.63. My second largest revenue source was memberships, and that is a total of $12.93. So this is separate from gifted memberships. These are the memberships that people are getting for themselves and for their own account. That was 21.7% of my total revenue. Shorts, third place, made up 17.7% of my revenue, and it was a total of $10.53. Fourth is gifted memberships. So gifted memberships was a total of 15.9% of my revenue, and that was a total of $9.46. Watch paid ads is ads that play either on my live streams and on my fully edited videos. So it's just the total of both. I did expect this number to be higher than shorts, but then again, I did get a lot of views on my shorts this last month. So maybe that's why there's a discrepancy here that I didn't expect. This made up a total of 13.9% of my revenue, and it was a total of $8.29. And finally, the last thing on the list, which I totally expected it to be here, YouTube Premium. So this is people who have YouTube Premium. If they watch your videos, you still get a little bit of money for them viewing, even though they're not actively watching ads. You get like a little bit of the money of the YouTube Premium pool, basically. And that was 3.1% of my revenue for this time period, and it gave me a total of $1.86. A total of $59.70 is how much money I made in my first month on YouTube. I feel like I have a lot to still learn about shorts and a lot I want to learn about KPM just to start. And those are some concepts I want to dig into further, and I want to make videos about so people can understand, what does this mean for my channel? What does this mean for my growth? What are the potentials that I can reach? And that all being said, keep in mind that the numbers that I see has a lot to do with my genre as well. I'm in the gaming content here on YouTube. I'm in that corner. There's a lot of competition. I feel like every single YouTuber who's monetized are going to see different numbers, are going to see different dollar amounts, are going to see different potential and growth within their channel. And if you're looking to start that YouTube journey to see where you could end up and possibly quit your job, you won't know for sure what these numbers are going to be until you're in it. And you got to love it if you want to do this. Because for me, I spend at least 40 hours per week working solely on YouTube stuff, on all the back end stuff, the editing, the idea process, thumbnails, all of it. I made $59.70. There is no way in hell I could quit my full-time job and make this my career at this point. And if I didn't love what I did, if I wasn't passionate about this, if I wasn't staying up every night excited, thinking about YouTube, thinking about the channel, thinking about ideas and concepts that I want to do here, I wouldn't do this. And it's not just the time I put into it, it is the investment. Not only just the investment in my computer, in the games that I'm playing, in my equipment, also the room I'm currently in. This is a home studio that my husband and I renovated, DIY project that literally almost ruined my marriage. And yeah, there's a video coming for this soon, but this is more than just a hobby. And I'm excited for what's to come here on YouTube, and I'm excited to make more of this behind the scenes content. And you know what? I'm going to do another video. I'm going to do what did I make in the first 3 months here on YouTube, which would also include my birthday stream. So I'm going to expose myself. Anyways, thanks guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and take it easy. And if you want to see more stuff like this, please leave a comment below. I'm really excited to make more projects like this. And maybe you want to know, what did I make on my first month on Twitch in comparison of my first month on YouTube?